Hi, thanks for watching. My name is Rick C. Perry, or Rick Perry. I got a website, rickcperry.com, web blog for pro audio development. And I want to go over something here that I had a learning experience. Okay, I had a security camera installation job. It was 8 cameras with a DVR. Real nice system. You can access it web-based. So while putting the cameras in, or actually before I ordered the cables, Seal, Sewell, Sewell or Sewell had a roll of cable and a 50 pack of these cables at a great price. They blowed everybody away, and I was like, wow, you know, I get the BNC connectors and all. So I got it in. And matter of fact, by the way, these are the same connectors you'll find on eBay. You can find a pack of 10 of these real cheap, and you know, actually the shipping is like, wow, if I didn't have to pay shipping, this would be a deal. So here's what I found out. If you look at these, all of these are BNC connectors that I cut off. And let me explain why. Okay, oh, and this one here is one that just slid off. It didn't crimp right. Now here's what I found. These here, if you look, the center pin is already sticking out. Now this is one that's not been crimped yet. The center pin is sticking out. And if you look, let's see if I have one that's not crimped. Yeah. If you look at these, you'll see that the center pin is not. And I don't think you can see it up in there. As a matter of fact, that pin slid out. Let me go for another one here. Yeah. Maybe you can see right there in the end. See the little brass piece? That's where your center conductor slides in. And when you push this on, the pin will come out through the top. And that lets you know you've got this properly pushed on before you crimp it. Now these connectors here, these BNC connectors, are from this company here. Okay? ICM Corporation. And I highly recommend them. They're kind of pricey. They're like $2.50 a piece for these, but you know, this tube was like $60. Worth it. Worth every penny. Here's a tube of RCAs so that you can take mini RG6 and add the RCAs on the end. So you can do, if you got the mini RG6 snake that's 5 conductor, you can do RGB and then the 2 audio lines. So anyway, what I found is when you push the cable up on the cable, you have to be very specific on how long the center conductor is. If it's not long enough, it won't touch the back side of this pin. If it's too long, it'll go in and kick sideways and ground out inside. So these are too tricky to make work. I wasted all this time climbing ladders, crimping, diagnosing, trying to figure out what was wrong. And when you charge by the hour, you can't afford that. Just go ahead and buy these, be done with it. Out of all of these connectors, when I replaced them, I had one that I had to cut back off. And I know why I had to do it now. Okay, so before I get into the strippers, I'll tell you why. Don't mess with these. Get rid. I mean, I'm gonna throw. I've probably got 20 more of these, and we'll probably end up trashing them. They're junk. Buy these. Okay. Now, what happened to this is I've got this stripper from Cable Pro, and basically, I mean, it's supposed to be the right stripper. It does RG59, RG6. It's, in my opinion, it's crap. It doesn't do like it should. Put a brand new blade in it, and it still just doesn't do right. It's really not adjustable like I like it, so this to me is junk. I do like their crimper. This is probably one of the nicest crimpers I've used. It will do the RCAs or the BNC. Here's another crimper, but this thing will break you bank. This thing's like $60. And if you're not careful, if you don't have this adjusted right, you'll ruin a BNC connector. You'll warp it up. Alright, so I went to Harbor Freight and bought this stripper. And you can get the same stripper at Radio Shack. It comes with an Allen wrench. You can adjust each blade individually. And I found that the best thing to do is just to use this to cut the outer sheath off. Pull the braid back. Get you a pair of these scissors here that are made for cutting wire, and just trim it back so that it's about a 1/4 inch back. And then use a regular pair of wire strippers to cut the foam insulation off the center conductor. The reason I say use this is because what happens if you successfully get this right, this working right, the foil that's around the foam, the foil will wrap around, the blade pushes the foil around. So when you slide this on, the center conductor touches the, I mean not the center conductor, but the actual pin here, the back side of this pin will touch the foil, and it will short the connector out. When I slide this on, before I crimp it, I take a multimeter and check from here to the center pin, and if I've got continuity, I know I've got a short before I even crimp it. Then I can pull it back off and repair it and stick it back on. At $2.50 a piece, you want to make sure before you crimp it. What this does is I use the 16 gauge hole, and when I snip it, it cuts that foil clean, and I slide it off, and my center conductor is a 1/4 inch long. I'll take this, slide it on, and you can actually push the center conductor in that center piece, and it actually grips onto the center conductor. These connectors here, the center conductor just touches. There's no compression on the center conductor. That's why these are so much better. So go ahead, buy these, or buy this style. I recommend these. Just factor it into the budget and just tell the people, hey, this is what I use. There's no other way about it. Until I find a better stripper, I'm going to just use this, use my scissors, and use this, slide it on, be done. It's a perfect connection. So if you know of a better stripper to get that does the job on the first shot, then let me know. I'm going to keep trying with this thing to see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, but you would think that you take this thing out of the box and use it and it's perfect, but it just don't work that way. So anyway, that's my little video on BNC connectors. I got bit. I had to eat about 4 hours of labor on this job, and but I learned a lesson. So I'm hoping that this video will help you out and that you won't have to eat the 4 hours. Sorry the video is so long. I try to keep my videos at 5 minutes, maximum at 10 minutes, because no one wants to sit there and watch a 20-30 minute video. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm on Facebook, Pro Audio Development. Go to rickcperry.com. If you're viewing this on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, video response, whatever you want to do. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.